Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Go! They'll send him over right. They go play action on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty obvious why you go pass on that first half. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 run, 18 run.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Taking it deep. His first throw is an interception. Kyer Elam makes the play. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action now. Allen. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Has it at the 37. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. New series coming up following the punt. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
What is that?
Give now to the running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Middle. Alert! Look out!
Blitz coming here, Allen. He's on the move. Now he takes it, and he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
Regular. Hey, home. What's that?
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Off 52. 5 wide. What's that?
2nd and 10 now. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense up to the line fast.
What's that?
Allen now on 1st down. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Evans now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Another carry for him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Pitts. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Falcons will have a first. So that connection for... Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Motioning the tight end left. Another try following the sack. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Alert, alert, alert! Go!
Allen setting up play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pump and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
56, 56! Hey, tight, tight, tight. Look out!
Back to the air. Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
What's that?
Working inside the red zone. Quick slant complete.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. 2nd and goal now 5 yards more difficult following that penalty.
What's that?
Running it after the penalty. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find Jalen Waddle, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Now that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
That one's complete to London. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Dropping back to throw. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. First and 10 now from the 30. They send the tight end in motion. Now Allen off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down. It's Allen out of the pistol. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-point lead. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills double their lead to 14. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Moore with a return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Jukes one defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Sack.
To the air now on first and 10. Pitts brings it in. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He'll get this complete to Pitts. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Setting up a throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
What is that?
Allen to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He'll throw again on second down. Throw reeled in by London. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll throw on first. Floats that one, but they couldn't connect. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So it's second down coming up. They'll throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They get 13 on the pickup, and the Falcons will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go.
Throwing it again here. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
Here we go. Set.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the 2-point try fails, but hold on. We've got a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try. They'll try it on the ground. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Half 85. Half 85. Look out.
Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that... Ball's headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Offense to the line for second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for 2. Motioning the tight end now. They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. by a man, and now he's in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 28. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Buying some time. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
You know, one thing I've noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Finds him on the slant. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Pressure coming, it's Allen. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
What's that? Half. What's that?
They'll run for this. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on, while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Allen setting up play action. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Paulson Adebo's got it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
To throw it on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
18.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To throw here on first down. Hits his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry-up here. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Lone back gets the handoff. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Here we go, second and very long. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Bills crowding the passing lanes. They've got a dime look here on third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is scooped up by the Bills.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? It freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Motioning left is their running back. Allen now on first down. He's trying another one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 18. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Bills take possession of the football.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react.
And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Got a man, it's London. They gain 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
First down, Falcons.
Pass play coming here. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Let's go now.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
They're going play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Go.
He's throwing for it. On the move, headed right. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walk in the planet of throwing 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup, and it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
First down throw for Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
Alert.
Trying again following the sack. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
What's that?
Working from the gun. It's Allen. He puts some power on a deep one. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go.
pass play now. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Looking for a throw here. He's on the move. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Here we go, set.
He'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield. Tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
What's that?
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills go up by 19. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Set the knee.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. That one intended for Drake London. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.